All right. You're doing a little pencil stream. It's a Lobovember. This is a piece I did over on a buddy stream. Did most of the pencils over there. I'm going to do a little bit more tonight, and probably start doing the ink stream next time. It's been a while since I've streamed. Been real busy lately. Tonight I went and seen the Predator Badlands, and that was something else, something special. Really dug that movie. So right here we got Lobo when he's taking on the low blow right there from New 52. He's getting his comeuppance, so might draw a little bit more of the brutality inflicted on him on this one. And this is the first time I've drawn Lobo in, I don't know, man, long time, at least 5 years or more. I've kind of picked up a couple things along the way since then, so it's been pretty fun. But yeah, we'll get to it. I've been working on some backgrounds right here. It's definitely on a futuristic planet, so we're going to be messing around with that. Probably draw some more stuff back here too. Let's see. Trying to just make it interesting. So we'll get some of that. Bust out the old ruler when we need be. There we go. What's that? Coming up with some new architecture right here, just on some random planet for fun. But yeah, I just got out of that Predator Badlands. Went to one of the $2 or the Tuesday $5 showings. Yeah, a lot of people were getting their butts hurt over that Predator movie, but I thought it was pretty good. I took the fam to see it. Everybody liked it. It's cool seeing like the expansion of the Predator lore. You know, I feel like in every movie, that's the one thing I like about the Predator franchise. Every movie is a little different. It brings something a little different to the table. You know. Oh, thanks, Golden Child 97. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thanks, Guadalupe Rivera. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, we're drawing Lobo versus Low Blow. This was the redesign from the New 52 from DC like 10 years ago. An excellent artist designed him, Kent Rocafort, but yeah, I like the old school Lobo, so they're having a little battle right now. A lot of people were telling me to do Logo, the Wolverine, the Logan Lobo mashup character. So I don't know, maybe I'll do some of that this month. This is the first. This is I was doing a little Lobovember, so I might do that. I might do another Lobo piece this month. He's my favorite DC character, so. You know, he's metal. He's metal as fuck, Lobo. So, but yeah, right now they're just, they're on some like alien planet, trying to just come up with some fun like architecture in the background. But man, that movie, I might have to do a review on that. That everyone's doing reviews on the Predator Badlands. But I thought it was great though. I really did. I had to get up and tell them to turn the lights off though. For some reason, they kept the lights on through the previews, and as soon as the 20th Century Fox thing dropped, I was like, all right. I got up and walked all the way to the front desk and told them, hey guys, turn the lights off in theater 3. It's just too like the lights are on in there. I'm like, yeah. I don't know what it is with these movie theaters nowadays, man. And then when I went and seen Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, the top part of the screen had curtains that was just draping over the screen. They couldn't fix that. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see here. A little circular window, maybe. But yeah, there was definitely some like Conan influences in there. Like he said, there was Shadow of the Colossus. He's fighting some big beasts. People were saying that there was a lot of Disneyisms in there, and it had like a nice little like alien creature, but he was essentially building a new family, at the time, and then the creature kind of has a significant role in the movie, and it pertains to the story. So, and then people were saying that it was very feminine. I don't think it was, just because it had a female robot. And he kept calling her his tool, like, you're just my tool. It was just the torso he was carrying around on his back, and she just knew a lot about the planet he was on. It was brutal, man. It could have got a rated R. They could have gave the movie an R rating if they wanted to. Easily gave it an R rating, even though it's predators fighting. A lot of gore in there, man, from just the decapitations. They're humanoid enough for them to easily give that movie an R rating. They could have got one, in my opinion. But they had the loophole of, they're aliens and they're robots. But it's like, yeah, tell that to a kid, They don't really know the difference between the two. But I really dug the movie. And I had to get up in the beginning. The beginning, there's this dope ass sword fight with him and his brother. And they're fighting in like this cave in this cavern, and it's pretty badass. There's a lot of stuff in there. You could literally swap out like Conan in there and just tweak some stuff, make it have more fantasy and magic than the tech. You got a Conan story right there. Couple tweaks here and there. Let's see here. I need you to make a decision. No context. Yes or no? Tort the Pounder. Yeah, love me some tortas, man. But definitely, let's see here. I live Blocky. Crazy language right there. But I definitely want to see the next movie. I don't think they're gonna make the thing about Trachtenberg. He doesn't like doing the same Predator movie twice, and he's done all three of his movies are pretty different, and he's bringing something different each movie. What do you mean? You got to choose one, yes or no? What? No context. Sorry, Torta, I'm having a little trouble following you there. And I had Taco Bell for dinner too, so there's some points for you. I see your Taco Bell icon right there. See? Taco Bell, bro. That's what's up. Yep. They don't got tortas there, though. That's what's fucked up. But yeah, they really expanded on the Predator lore in the movie too. That was great. I like that you could pretty much take your family to see the whole movie. Yeah, I can't do the yes or no thing, man. Sorry about that. Yeah, I can't do the flipper coin, but yeah, sorry about that. I need context. I don't make decisions without knowing some of the details. I need details. The devil's in the details. Let's see. But yeah, like I was saying, it's hard to find a movie that you could take the whole family to watch and have a good time, And we had a blast watching that movie, man. Got the popcorn, the ice, the slushies. By the end, I had to go to the bathroom. There was some pretty original fight sequences at the end with the synth. The the synthetic chick. And I think they could definitely make a sequel to it. You know, if I was them, I'd definitely follow his story. I think that would be pretty cool. But they can also do other Predator movies as well, because he's so far off into the future, it don't even fucking matter. You know. Yeah, you go check out the new Predator, bro. It's worth it. I might do a review on it. Excellent score, excellent special effects. It's different. Definitely sword and science. Yeah. Don't buy all the bullshit that you hear out there. A lot of people they're like complaining about the littlest shit. Same thing with Frankenstein. They're both great movies. Yeah. People just like to, I'm all for new stories and IPs. Yeah, and that's totally exactly what it is, And everyone's crying, we need new stuff. I'm tired of all these remakes. And it's like you get a good talented director to come in and he does that like 3 times and people still fucking complain, He did that with 3 Predator movies. He gave him three really different things, So as far as like my favorite in the franchise, because I'm a Conan stan, I'd say I'd probably like I like Predator because it's the OG, and then I like Badlands second. And again, Badlands is like there ain't any other movie like it. I'll tell you that, a PG-13 movie like that, fuck no. Yeah, it's gory as hell. Definitely, it's definitely sword and sorcery, but skip the sorcery and just put in science, and you got swords and bows and arrows and spears and fucking monsters all over the place. He's hunting shit. You got sword fights. You have him fighting other predators. You have him fighting synths. Yeah, but I don't want to spoil it. He does some cool shit in the movie. And I missed the first 5 minutes of it too. That's what sucks. I walked right into this. It starts with a sword fight with him and his brother. And it's a badass fight too, man. Yeah. So they have new tech too, because it's in the future. Not like the other predators. And he is a runt. He's small, dude. You see his older brother, he's like twice the size of him or some shit. But the Disneyisms, the only Disneyism I got out of there was it's like fucking Bambi, Except the mom is the dad, and the dad ain't too nice. Let's just say that. But yeah, it's hard to recommend. For sure, it's that and Frankenstein are the best movies of the year. Sisu 2 is coming out. I'm sure that one's going to be up there too. Can't wait for that. Sisu. I'm going to definitely go watch that in the theater. Yeah, Sisu, like that, and that's a good IP, It's hard to come up with new shit. Yeah, it's coming out on the 22nd. Yeah, I can't wait for that. And the thing about Predator is, they do new things. Every movie's a little different. Like the first movie is like genre defining. The second movie, yeah, it's in the city. There's more predators. There's more tech. What is it? Predators are on another planet. You got a bunch of different criminals. That's way different than the other ones. Then you have the 2 predators fighting. You got like the upgraded ones, and then you got the old one. They're hunting each other. So there's that's totally different. Then you have the Predator. It's a fucking comedy. None of the other ones were comedies. It's got this that big old predator in there too. Whether you like it or hate it or not, it's simply is a comedy. Shane Black, Then you have Prey, which was a prequel. They brought in a new predator in the frontier with the new tech, and that was something we'd never seen before. Killer of Killers, an anthology, animated. Never seen that before. The new one, Badlands. That's a sword and science movie, science fantasy. a swashbuckler for sure. So all the Predator movies are a little different, you know. Even if you take out the Alien versus Predator, those ones are different too. So that's one thing I like. That's why I'm a Predator stan, is because every movie at least brings you something a little. The tones are, the vibes are different in each movie a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, and I love Alien versus Predator. That's like my guilty pleasure movie. Alien versus Predator, Requiem. I know it's the worst one out of every single one of them, but it's a guilty pleasure for me. I like seeing the wolf character go in there. He's like Black Ops, Yautja, just taking everything up and just destroying all the evidence. You know, I like that scene. He's sitting on his jungle planet throne, and he's got that wall of weapons, and you know, he's just like, oh, why have you disturbed me? You know, I gotta go clean up your fucking mess now. It's in Colorado, and yeah, I remember that movie was such a bomb at the box office. I remember seeing it on Christmas Day, just thinking, damn, this movie's awesome. It's just kind of dark. I can't see shit. But I guess the director of photography, I read somewhere, he says once they come out with another DVD version or Blu-ray, they're gonna make the scenes darker. Yeah. But who knows? Predator's doing good right now. I'm pretty sure Badlands is going to get a sequel. Trachtenberg says he doesn't want to do a sequel. He's already did it with this, but I'm sure if they put another 0 on his paycheck, he'll say yes. And they left room for a sequel in there. You know, it totally sets up the sequel. So I don't see why he wouldn't do it or have someone else do it. It's probably what he's going to do. He's probably going to executive produce it and do some other shit. But I'm down. I was saying on another stream, I'd love to just see a whole movie with just predators fighting each other, like a Viking movie, where they're fighting over land and resources, and you know, maybe 3 different tribes, you know, and then you could throw other monster, you know, extraterrestrials on the planets with them. Maybe they're fighting over planets. You know, it's just a straight up predator versus predator. You know, not alien versus predator, predator versus predator. You know, Yautja versus Yautja. That type of movie. That's what I would do. Kind of like Game of Thrones a little bit. And it would all be in English. There would be, you know, just get to the point. It would just say translated from Yautja to English in the beginning somehow, or it would just say that, and I'd have them speaking in English. It'd be kind of stupid and corny, but after about 30 minutes in the movie, you wouldn't even give a fuck. You would just be so like, you know, into the story. This movie, you know, yeah, exactly. Prequels, those are awesome. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, those prequels are dope. Yeah. There's a lot to there's a lot to hate this. What's that word they say? Unpack. There's a lot to unpack with Badlands. There's a lot of shit going on in there that's kind of different. Plus the movies and the subtitles. That was crazy. Not crazy, but they're doing something different. But yeah, a lot of nitpicky shit online, you know. And normies fucking love the movie, you know. Every normie I know fucking loves it. It's just a lot of the it's a lot of the grift tubers. They fucking have to hate on everything, even when it's good, just to get like super chats and shit like that. It's funny. Yeah. They straight up lie. They say he's like gay and all this shit. It's fucking just to get super chats. So funny. It's like, damn, dude, you can't even trust anybody. Can't trust anybody anymore about anything. Yeah. If anybody's extreme at anything, then you fucking better keep your eye on that person, you know, or watch out. You know what I mean? Those are the people that are fucking cuckoo, or they're cuckoo, or they're brilliant grifters. Yeah. To a certain degree. I mean, there's certain things where I'm a full stop on, you know. But you could see the people that are there to kind of make money on YouTube and shit and sell their products for grifting off people. It's easy to create narratives for sheep to feed off of. A little bit of David and Goliath in that movie too, to be honest. A little bit of that in there as well. So we got that. Let's see here. I've given up on listening to critics on YouTube. They got more money from the hate. They did, dude. They did. You know, there's people like, I don't know, man. You got the grift tubers. You know, the people that are the anti-woke grift tubers, and you got the fucking woke tubers or just woke people. They're both stupid as fuck. Both just selling their bullshit. It's crazy. Everybody's out there to create narratives and make a buck. You know. Same thing with like politics, you know, with the right and the left. They're all fucking playing whack-a-mole, or they're all playing WWF, you know. You can't fucking believe anybody anymore for anything. But as far as movies go, that's always been my thing. Because even movies like that most of the movies I like, people hate. They're like, you like that fucking movie? You like Alien vs. Predator Requiem? Yeah, I like it, dude. You know, it's pretty cool. Fuck that. Yeah, I never listen to anybody. And then there's some movies I like that come out and people hate it, and then they end up like, oh, you know what? That movie's pretty good. You know, like what is it now? It's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the Kenneth Branagh one. I remember a lot of people didn't like that movie, but now they're like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of like the Guillermo del Toro one. Like, yeah, a little bit. There's a lot of differences. There's some similarities though. They both covet Elizabeth. Yeah. Spent a lot of time in school in the Kenneth Branagh movie. He spends a lot of time at Ingolstadt. And in Guillermo's movie, you just see him at his final lecture, like he's already mastered everything, but he was already a broken kind of guy. In Guillermo's movie, kind of a villain from the get. It took him, you see him kind of descend a little more in the Branagh version. I like them both. I like Guillermo's a little more though, or a lot more. I like the music in Branagh's a lot more. Yeah. I think the thing is people in general, everyone's just so tribal. People just need to just be themselves and, you know, have their own audience. Hey, what's up, Ever? How you doing? Yeah, Mel Brooks version, Young Frankenstein. Love that movie. Seen that movie a million times. No, I like a lot of the Frankenstein movies. Even the one with Sting, The Bride. That movie was good too. Had Clancy Brown play the creature. Great movie. I like the Hallmark movie too with Luke Goss from Hellboy 2 and The Golden Army. He plays the creature. It also has I believe William Hurt and Donald Sutherland in it for a Hallmark movie. It's like, fuck. That one's great. I even liked I, Frankenstein. See, that's another movie. I haven't seen it a bunch of times, but I dug I, Frankenstein. You know, I've come to realize I love action adventure movies. I just love action, like kind of pulpy action adventure movies. You know, like the Indiana Jones and the Mummy movies, the pirate movies. You know, Conan the Barbarian. You know, that's why I like Robin Hood, just swashbucklers, that type of stuff. Hell, I even like Jungle Cruise with The Rock. I thought that was pretty cool. I saw on the news today that like there's a #1 hit country song and it's an AI song. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. It's bound to happen. AI knows what you want. a funny tune. Yeah, I can't wait to see the new Spaceballs movie, man. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. But I am glad that these gothic movies are making a comeback with Robert Eggers. He's still down to make. He's doing the werewolf movie next. He even says like making movies in modern times makes him want to throw up. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's kind of how I feel about comics a little bit. Because Guillermo del Toro said I think he's done with making monster kind of monster movies like shot on a big scope, that have that big kind of epic feel. Because all of his movies, the monster movies that he does, most of them, they're all pretty epic. Pan's Labyrinth's epic, Hellboy's epic, Hellboy Golden Army's epic, Blade 2 is a big, sprawling epic. I would say maybe The Shape of Water isn't. Frankenstein's a big epic movie. I think now he's gonna just get away from like these cranes. He's gonna start shooting things more, kind of like Dirty Harry, stuff like that. And I guess he was talking to David Cronenberg, and he says Cronenberg told him that you have to get scared again about filmmaking. Be scared to make certain movies. Yeah, his Pinocchio was fantastic. Yo, Batt, you need to stream earlier when I'm half awake. I know, man. It's just these night jobs are just something else. Tonight I actually went to the movies though. I got out a little earlier, and yeah, I got the tickets for Badlands for the $5 movie, and was hoping I get out of work so we can go see it. And we got out of work early, so that was good. But yeah, that movie was a blast. It was a blast. It's cool too if you got like a place that plays $5 movies. Yeah. Then there's the other movie I need to watch is Deathstalker. That movie just dropped, I believe, today on demand. So I'm gonna try to probably watch that pretty soon. Let's see here. Yeah, I was at a night cook for years, and my days were nuts. Yeah, that's crazy. Nick Dupree, what are you? A tarot reader? No, I'm not, man. Are you? Let's see here. I know tarot readers. Yeah, most definitely. You mean Dupree? There we go. In God? People always ask. I'm a Christian, man. I believe Lord Jesus Christ died for my sins. That's my belief. I'm a follower of Christ. Specifically. Let's see, there's that. All right. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. Do I sin? Yeah, I sin. Do I want to be more Christ-like? I do. I don't even like using the word Christian anymore. I like just saying I'm a follower of Christ. Yep. It's like, what are you? I'm a Christ follower. What's that? Sci-fi is always crazy what you can do with the designs. Nick Marsh, you are so gay. All right, so we got that. Thought your name said Nicki Minaj because I just saw like the NM like that. I was like, oh, okay, Nick Marsh. There we go. Nicki Minaj. Little Nicky. That movie's great. I love Little Nicky. It's the best Adam Sandler movie. Oh, no. I'll tell you one thing, though. Popeye's chicken's fucking awesome. There we go. There's a fucking coyote on my lawn today when I was at work. Landlord was driving by. Craziest coyote you'd ever see. It's laying on my lawn. Things are coming down from the mountains just starving. He looked like something out of a comic book. Can't wait for Deathstalker though. Man, that movie looks great. It's like $6 on Prime right now. I might watch it tonight. We'll see how it goes. See how that goes. Yeah, that cinematography though in the Badlands, it's great. It's cool seeing some of the new toys that he had in there too. It's always fun. All right. Get some. I can use this. Oh, I watched that new Fantastic Four also. Yeah, let's see here. Brandonic Legionnaire. If you have any relations with the robot, but the robot is operated by another guy. Well, that's pretty deep, man. I don't know. Yeah, I would say that's definitely homo. All right. Let's see here. Got that. Yeah. Oh man. Uh, you might want to ask a specialist on that one, man. I'm I'm not that. I'm not the one. All right. All right. Some background right here. Let's see. I don't get too crazy with the backgrounds. But yeah, that Lobo. Was it logo? Let's start doing that. We got a new Conan comic coming out tomorrow. That's gonna be pretty badass. Wait to see where the story goes. Been a minute. I think it's a brand new. I think it's a brand new arc starting up. Looking forward to that. Let's see here. This is probably a little too gothic. Have to fix that. There we go. Probably trim that down a little bit like that. Just watch that new show. Watching Welcome to Derry, the new It show. It's okay. I'm not like really blown away by it, to be honest. Kind of expecting a little more. Yeah, episode 3 was. I think the second episode was the best. Try to make this a little science fiction-y. Wish they would do like a cool Castlevania movie. That'd be badass. Remember they were gonna do that at one point. I think James Wan was working on it, but it never went through. Thanks everybody for hitting the like. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. That's a little something right there in the background. That'll work a little bit. So we got that right there. It's fighting barefoot. Look at it in the mirror real quick. Yeah. So probably going to draw a little bit on the other side or the street level. I'll flip this bitch over here quick. All right. Coming down about here. There we go. That'd be like a door right here. Crazy kind of door. All right. All right. Started working on my web store today, getting that up and running. We'll launch that in a couple months. Start selling some books and artwork up on there. So it's looking forward to that. All right. It might make this a little longer. About there. There we go. All right. Hey, what up, Sugar Chris? Long time no see, man. How you been? Nice to see you, buddy. Hope everything is well with you. Right. I'm working on this Lobo piece right here. Got OG Lobo. He's taking on the new 52 Lobo. I call him Low Blow. Yeah. So we got that right here. That. In the books, he the new Lobo decapitates him, and right here I got him getting a little payback. The OG one getting his payback, so I thought that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, right. 100%. They got some weird looking Lobos coming out on Twitter. I've seen like over the past couple weeks or a week or so. Weird. Yeah. Right. So there's that. I think I might start working on some pencils now. That'd be fun. Let's see here. Working on some inks, I mean. Right back. Get water. See ever. If Peter Parker was modern day, he wouldn't work the paper. He'd be a web designer. Well, he's always been a web designer, I guess. All the spider webs, right? I think he would. Peter Parker would just be a YouTuber. It's kind of what they did with in the movie Venom with Tom Hardy. That's pretty much what Peter Parker would do. He would just be a YouTuber, or just they have YouTube reporters now. You see them all the time. Usually they're like during the riots too and stuff like that. Just have them like basically could have him like following a crime, and then you can just run down an alley and hit record, throw on his costume. You can record the whole like apprehension of the suspect. That could be like a big story thing if they wanted to do that with Peter Parker. Pretty easy, I think. Let's see here. Watched that movie Weapons the other night. That one was pretty wild. Let's see here. Hey, how's it going, Sammy Sadek? Thanks, man. Just doing the little bow action.
Veiny bugger.
A little bit of the skull right there. All right, let's see here. go. On that belt buckle a little bit right here. Kind of a beast, you know. I think Lobo, I think kind of wolfy. There we go. Kind of hairy, like a werewolf. All right. Well, finish up the pencils tonight. Started doing the inks. Got a little bit of ways on that too, so that was fun. I just got to see where what's going to come next for this week. Yeah, this is a fun character. My favorite DC character. Yeah. pretty far on this. So that's always good. But thanks everybody that stopped by, everybody that hit a like. That's cool of you guys. If you guys have a good week, go check out Predator Badlands. The movie's awesome. Same thing with Frankenstein. And, try to watch Deathstalker tonight. That looks pretty cool. Appreciate all you guys. You guys have a great week. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know your role. We'll see you guys next time. Stay metal.